faith is strong. Never gonna keep it. Every day I fight to be.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to SummerSlam, where Randy Orton will challenge Drew Matching Killers down a notch, but the legend Orton has Owens tonight. Asuka must face one half of the women's tag to challenge Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Champions. The brainchild of Shane McMahon. Little to no round later tonight. But first, we kick things off.
One of the most personal of matches, official. It'll be a little bit different as one of our competitors will be signing 2 contracts. Superstar. A man who I have several. Without further ado, let me introduce the self-proclaimed.
We heard Samoa Joe Messiah last week, and we've been told that if Samoa Joe wants to, is not medically cleared to compete. Rollins, and while I personally am very grateful for what it is coming up at SummerSlam. Sadistic, but also one of the most talented guts to stand up to Seth Rollins and represent.
A man who may have a baby face, but the son of the greatest Lucio.
The equalizer, a kendo stick, disciple Murphy. And his disciple Murphy by his side. But the one thing that might help Dominic going into his father, Rey Mysterio, who was nearly blind.
What is this? To him, but you come out here with a kendo stick. You heard. Look like a scared little. What are you?
I don't think this is funny at all. I mean, personally, it's simple, Seth. It's what I'm looking at. The greatest superstar possibly of his generation. A man who had the WWE Universe boom a few times he wanted. Huh? A man who got caught all up. Or what? Maybe have your man over here go after Al. Didn't show up, Seth. Owens, give a young man with zero.
Said so many things wrong, but that's what I've given him a choice every step of the way, and he made the wrong decision. The same goes for you know, freaking Rollins. That's choice. You understand that? I'm the one who's been for Rollins, and guess what happened? I got crapped on. Had no choice in making sacrifices. I gotta know, when is it going to be enough? And when is it finally going to be enough? Excuse me?
That you do, Alistair, is of good men for the worst. The greater good that you fight for is for yourself.
Grateful. You WWE superstar, and you don't. You should be on your knees.
Seth, this was my dream.
We both know 10 seconds in a regular, the best wrestler of my generation. There's no question. I'm gonna do you. So how? You can use it however you see. Unity at your disposal. Have no excuse. Ends. Congratulations, superstar Dominic Mysterio. Because I've got a match with your little notes. And get ready.
And we are back here on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins, newly minted WWE superstar and familiar with this situation. He's been on the front line every step of the way. Here on commentary, Joe, you showed tremendous amount of respect. That kendo stick in hand. The positive thing for the disposal at SummerSlam.
This goes to show the. Now you're going to give him all the toys in the toy box, Tom.
Look at Rollins battling. Well, look at this, an opening for Murphy, but Dominic Mysterio.
Back it up, Murphy.
Seth Rollins had to become the Monday Night Messiah, but he had to. Rollins. Humberto Carrillo is on Monday Night Raw by Rollins. The chance for Humberto Black. His eye was heavily damaged by the disciple. Changes the lives of good men for the worst. And the fact that the WWE Universe turned on Rollins. Laid a back superplex. Carrillo trying to penalty with Rollins down. All alone, perched on no stick. Well, thank goodness this for Dominic at Rick. And now Rollins trying to follow Carrillo. The cover. Rollins. Oh, huge no. And now Murphy. See Dominic.
Get him in here.
One beat down on Dominic Mysterio. I was getting rid of the official.
And listen to the master at
Rio. Dominic Mysterio still fighting, but again, there's Rollins. You've seen this scene. A week from Sunday. What is Seth Rollins directing his Monday Night Messiah? Turning the calling card of Dominic Mysterio. Dominic to feel every ounce of pain that SummerSlam. Yeah, Dominic is basically helpless.
Can't see it. Take that shirt off.
Mysterio.
There we go.
Showing every moment of this. Nothing Dominic Mysterio can do. Nothing. No. Tied up in the ropes. Fine. Enough is enough.
That's out of our business. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Oh, feeling helpless. Begging for mercy. Beg for mercy for your son.
More?
Miney. You owe him some, right? Take the backside. We lit him up pretty good. Go ahead, Murph. See how it feels. Come on, Murph.
Point!
You're WWE superstar. Dominic, you want to be a man?
Oh, no.
The greater good is a beautiful thing.
This was disgusting. It was evil. It was. I mean, at this point, you have to ask. The legend killer Randy Orton is coming from the WWE Champion McIntyre.
I don't see a leader standing before me. I see a
Killer Orton and McIntyre. Rollins one-on-one with Alberto Carrillo. Rollins opponent Dominic Mysterio sending it directly, offering him up to Rollins, who was on to Dominic Mysterio. An extremely unsettling.
You want to say hi? Oh, Papa Ray. Huh? You what?
Shots to the chest of Dominic Mysterio, and if that was Dominic Mysterio absolutely ravaged, willing to go to obliterate the prideful.
Was beyond despicable, but you know, we're all depending on it.
Turn our attention elsewhere, considering the headlines made over the past week as retribution.
There are rumors.
We started it here in the
Keep it deliberate. We have dominated.
Camera footage that was taken from outside the WWE. Weapons, is that retribution? This is up. They're taking over the ring. Oh my God. But clearly causing as much chaos as possible.
The following contest is an Angel Garza.
Accomplish what they want, whether it's retribution, Vega are under a tremendous amount of scrutiny. The Street Profits at this point in the match. Doctor's evaluation afterwards, understandably.
Y'all did it because SummerSlam coming up in Selena.
Their faces Vega one-on-one tonight, but the question, Andrade and Angel Garza in defense of the Raw tag.
The music. Poison Montez Ford. How could you be so evil? Why would you do it? But I had nothing to do with Montez. If I ruin the most important opportunity to thrive off of my men's success. Well, she could learn a lot from me about keeping her men in line. Raw tag team titles. And that's sports poisoning. but under Raw Tag Team titles at SummerSlam.
You can understand why Bianca Belair would stand up on behalf of her.
The Raw Tag Team Champions.
Of course, believes he has Montez Ford with them here. We are trying to get retribution. We do have increased security in place tonight. Check this out from a friend of the Street Profits. It's the big Netflix.
It's on.
Enough talk, let's run.
Y'all are strange.
7 meat breakfast burrito.
It's mine.
It's mine.
While increasing the velocity and decreasing drag. What?
Dating profile pic. Take that, Mark. You killed Mr. Ochoa.
For you guys.
Between Angelo Dawkins and Andrade. Look at Andrade. That's what we're seeing.
Angelo Dawkins just served him up.
Andrade behind the alleged poisoning of Montez. Now Andrade rolls outside the ring. Oh, what 3? Of course, 1 week from Sunday, team titles, and now there's got to be questions about Ford's health.
To be devil's advocate, Ranks the Cat has a point.
Much evidence. Have you not watched Andrade?
You know, if my friends did some crazy stuff, I wouldn't think you would.
Opens right now. Now Andrade with a quick... As I mentioned earlier, there's no way Angelo Dawkins sometime, Byron, how nasty the former United States be influence on his career.
Anyone who they put him in the ring with.
Their corner, at least even outside the ring. So this has got to be lining up Andrade. Now Dawkins on the move and an elbow strike. And now Dawkins. Satisfaction if Angelo Dawkins can put Andrade. Caught by Andrade. Lining up for it. Here he comes.
Some knee.
Dawkins gets his shoulder up in time.
Oh, Dawkins is in a bad.
Now ascends to the top rope. On the face. Dawkins scrambles into the cover. Here comes Bianca Andrade. Hit with the cash out. Cover.
Wednesday. After a chaotic confrontation, handle their unfinished business with the always bright. Can the sinister Karrion Kross continue his day? This Wednesday, 8/7 Central, only.
Already underway. Bianca Belair, one-on-one motivation. Zelina Vega made this extremely that Zelina Vega and company poison Bianca match coming up a week from Sunday at SummerSlam. On Vega gonna deny superstar.
Absolutely, she is.
Was looking for a great job by Zelina Vega. Oh, shoulders down. Has got
Vega's competed with some of the greatest in the world, but
not outpowered in that instance. Throwing Vega into the canvas. Like Dawkins got before the commercial. Zelina Vega's finding out. Belair for acting this way, for attacking Vega. And a shot to the eye. And now Vega. Oh! Belair is able to kick out. Official between Vega and Belair, and boom, the shot right. That's all it took for Zelina Vega to turn this match around. Or
clever by understanding this, by using every
inspiration. Oh! Right to the side of the. And now Vega. Shades of Andrade. Hey, Joe, what would it mean if Vega took out Belair?
Bianca Belair. And if Zelina Vega could secure victory off
Montez Ford from a mental standpoint. And now Belair. Little separation here from Vega. No escape. Oh! Vega. Oh! Using the middle rope to advance.
The greats and the good. The greats understand all.
Hate to say it, but Zelina Vega may be on the verge of putting Bianca Belair. Oh! That is quite evident at ringside. A measure of pain.
She hoisted her up.
The strongest, the fastest. Oh, you did it now. Belair unleashing all over.
That's that ugly beating.
And tossing Vega by the head. And you heard the sound as Belair went in. And now Vega has an opportunity.
I didn't do it!
Power bomb. Belair first, a little alley-oop into the top turnbuckle. Niles. And now Bianca Belair. Look at this, just such a special athlete. Find her way through this matchup against Zelina Vega. Vega, hit the kiss of death, the KOD.
Bianca, first off, Zelina Vega continues to deny your accusations that she did.
Me and Montez, We like to keep our careers separate. She keep playing the fool, but we all know what she did.
Okay, so we know that
Yo, Charlie. We the street. Garza, Andrade. Y'all really think Taz? What we doing, dog? Because we causing. Because the Street Profits are up, and we.
Dawkins are accurate. I truly hope that Montez Ford. Street Profits defend the Raw Tag Team titles. Speaking of personal, speaking of championships, right now MVP. This one issues through parts of this match as we've discussed tonight. Opening against MVP. Cruz would fight the threat of Lashley and Benjamin at ringside throughout the stage champion. Well, MVP has blamed the turbulent effect. MVP has decided to host what he is calling an... Still to come tonight, one Dabba-Kato, who dominated on here on USA.
Welcome, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, P.
Is a very different episode of, so we won't be popping bottles, because the only would like to pop ligaments and tendons. I told you so, but I told you so. You got mysterious happenings in the back. I am a seasoned veteran, and to win championships in these the lights beat me. As a matter, you blinking light? How come you're not blinking the lights now?
That MVP just uttered the quote, Apollo didn't beat me.
Are you serious, man? Here you go. Somebody else's fault. You lose this beautiful...
Not to show up at Extreme Rules? Oh.
Excuses, that's funny. Hey, let me tell you, you didn't hurt me. That was your... But I do know that you are hurting because thousands of dollars for...
Problem. I tried to help you is make bad decisions. One after a... against the three of us.
But I'm allowed to make bad... As a matter of fact, my family, my kids, I don't care about Bobby Lashley. And you talk about lights flick.
Declaration from Stephanie McMahon.
All those enemies.
Triple brand battle royal to determine Bayley's up.
Down this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.
Taking on Shelton Benjamin with the rest of the Hurt Business. Whoa! Toss power bomb. Something last week when he defended successfully down from MVP. And promises to put MVP's and try and counter. There are not many athletes that move. There's the cover by the champ and a kick out by Benjamin.
To be very long time.
Well, listen, I guess they'll just keep complaining. The same production issues. Right to the midsection. Benjamin, now the cover. Hook to the leg and the face. Kick out by Cruz.
Drive Apollo Cruz.
And Joe, listen to MVP. There's desperation.
Benjamin on in this stop and endeavor.
You really believe
for Apollo Cruz.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you 40 cents?
It's amazing the Hurt Business.
Count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Benjamin. MVP could probably hear you. I thought about that after. Championship last week in a triple threat match. So desperation. Not just with MVP.
And Benjamin just wearing down Apollo Cruz.
Of that man, the almighty Bobby Lashley, thanks to his flowing Porter and Cruz. All those weeks that it's champion. Explosive.
And that crossbody came from desperation, but Apollo Cruz.
Kick to the back of the neck of Benjamin. Door of opportunity is wide open for Apollo Cruz. Benjamin's barely standing. Hit with a power slam. And a kick out by Benjamin. Benjamin. Watch this.
Look easier than Apollo Cruz.
Bobby Lashley trying to trip him up and a kick. And pins the United States champion. It's Lashley.
Come on, answer my own question.
Let me take that championship at SummerSlam. See? I told you.
Apollo Cruz is inherited from MVP. Apollo Cruz will defend his United States handle business against the Hurt Business. Been going on with Raw Underground, but at this time, we has been thrown through a glass window here at the W.
Get the hell out of here!
And making her return to Monday Night Raw,
Mickey James.
The WWE Universe. I do. I'm so excited. In my mind, they are sadly mistaken.
Oh, Mickey. I mean, how are you going to lead the women's locker room in competitors? However, we have Natalya, who is
Of WWE history, you may as well just call me the Serena Williams.
B-O-A-T.
Natty, I would expect that from Lana, because you've worked so hard off of your family sync. Hashtag that.
Mickey James. And there's been a lot of conversation as of late here on Monday. It is Shane McMahon's Raw.
Welcome, everyone, to Raw Underground. Let's get on. Sorry. That's it. That's what happens here at Raw Underground. Anything goes.
And that's how I slam dunk. Where have you been? It's okay. Yeah, hey, we gotta go like.
And I shouldn't have kept him, but I don't know.
Monday Night Raw rolls on from the WWE brutal fashion, especially considering what we saw. Use the kendo stick against the Monday Night Messiah and.
You want to say hi to your dad? Hi, Dad. You watching at home?
Rollins, with the aid of the mercy of the Monday Night Messiah, who was relentless. Make you wonder if this is just a small sample size. WWE.com and our social media platforms. And Ricochet prepare to collide against the 24/7 as they're good to go for a brawl.
The following contest is in Alexander, Ricochet, and the Viking.
Stars and legends in the adrenaline-fueled pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Tozawa and his ninjas set the face off. Ricochet, I believe, right to the face of one of the ninjas. And here comes Cedric Alexander. Great double team maneuver there by Alexander and Ricochet. Part of the triple threat match a number of weeks ago, as well as the came up short, but trying to build themselves back up in the tag team.
Hey, Tom, it was like a knee buffet.
First.
No, absolutely. I mean, that was just.
What the? They have a plan, or?
Ninja and Tozawa are leaving?
There's the victory. Or maybe discretion's better. Here it's Tozawa avoiding this 8-man tag. The 24/7 champion. There is no loyalty. Is a 38-time 24/7.
A very joyous day for R-Truth, who finally... Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome in the man who will face Randy... Drew, I have a couple questions for you. Will you have a close eye on Randy's match going on tonight?
But to build upon last week, reason why Randy has been keeping all this knowledge to help the next generation is simple. As long as he possibly can. On the torch, he realizes the second he lets go, he's a... For a couple of original thoughts, I gave you a few, here's a few more. I'm going to kick you in the head as hard as I pot you by.
Rips the torch from Randy Orton tonight.
Talk about the future of Monday Night Raw.
This Wednesday, an Undisputed Era handle their unfinished business
the hard way. TikTok.
Can the Sinister Carry NXT this Wednesday?
We are back here on Monday Night Raw this week on the Kevin Owens Show for Ruby Rock.
Expect to see, but it's reality, Tom.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
You could understand why many in the WWE actually as friends, but as I mentioned, it was on the Kevin.
Sorry.
So Morgan and Riot bonding together the last few months, and then a tag team match would ensue. We're setting up for a fall from grace for Liv Morgan when the solidarity between Riot and Morgan working.
History has shown us anything. A Riot Squad reunion is back.
Billy Kay representing the Iconics.
Back to singles competition.
Oh, how cute is it? Yeah, like Battle Last. Liv is... I hate Liv. Oh, but I love... We have been shaping our future.
Surprise, the Iconics trying to drive another wedge.
A friends reunited situation. I'm looking. Oh, this is more of an enemy versus my enemy situation. You know what I mean?
Sweet, Joe. It was as genuine as anything you will ever see.
Ring after Liv Morgan. Ruby Riot was saying so. Okay, Liv Morgan smashing Royce off of.
You know what's funny is that, you know, she was making those same points about Liv Morgan not too long.
And Billy Kay, much to the point that Ruby Riot has said.
Iconics lost the women's tag team titles. They would do.
They won the titles. They don't stop talking about it.
This can't seem to write a new chapter from their past success.
This feels like
prove that you're having successes. Prove that you control this.
Oh, down goes Peyton. It's not so easy to cut corners when you have somebody else to stop. And now this cover by Peyton Royce. Peyton trying to help.
She's doing a little bit too much. She's doing a little bit too much.
Yeah, congratulations. Fending off. And now Byron again. This is saying that the Riot Squad is back together, but clearly there's still some maybe next week. But I think one day we will see the Ruby Riot prize, of course, the Raw Women's Championship. We will have title opportunity at SummerSlam. This in the fallout. And Sasha Banks, for the first time ever, one-on-one after Bayley's part in helping to retire. Banks, who captured the championship from Asuka 2 weeks.
My best friend, Bayley!
But now Asuka has this opportunity tonight to make one-on-one with the SmackDown Women's Champion.
All right, what's up, big? About to start right now. If you would, sir.
This Friday, as Braun Strowman, McMahon.
All those enemies you've been making will all...
Royal to determine Bayley's opponent at SummerSlam.
7 Central, only on Fox.
Asuka can beat Bayley. Asuka will challenge Sasha Banks. Look at Sasha. You know Sasha's getting nervous. I think it's been for Asuka to compartmentalize.
It's that close and that personal to Asuka. I mean, it has to affect.
Wow, what a counter by Bayley. It's tight. Asuka's got to get to the bottom row. Bayley, look at this, hammering away on the leg. And think about it right here. Bayley, and now the damage done to the right knee of Asuka. Look to the injured leg and a kick out by Asuka. Here's Sasha. Bayley's had her own issues to deal with. This is and the official part of the Golden Role Models cover in a kick out by Asuka. For Asuka to come out of this match a winner.
Asuka knows it.
That's combined between Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Oh, and into a grounded octopus.
All over the role model. And now
position into an armbar.
Oh, how quick was that? Trying to find a way into a pinning opportunity and a kick. Oh, this is beautiful by Bayley.
And that targets that same knee that was...
And now the Raw Women's Champion right now. Turning around into an ankle lock, trying to grab a hold of the ankle. Such creativity by Asuka.
Oh, Bayley
back into a submission. Asuka hanging on for dear life. Taken down by Asuka. Cover kick out. Oh, double knee strike. Just motivated by Bayley.
And Asuka has an answer.
That is how talented Asuka is. That is why Banks are out their time over the last few months, putting each other back fist and blocked.
Oh, she got that knee.
Response from Asuka in the face of adversity. Asuka trying to continue her barrage here. Against is Asuka planning to do here? Title away from Sasha Banks.
The champ's fighting back.
Drop connects. Cover. Bayley went for broke there, Joe. Tried to put away Asuka, but the Empress is still in it.
And protect Sasha Banks at SummerSlam.
Fist from Bayley. One of Asuka's best. Oh, look at this. Locking Kyrie.
No transition into the Asuka lock.
Asuka lock. Huge battle. Asuka had to overcome not just Sasha. Asuka someday at SummerSlam. Asuka faces best. Here's the personal, and Asuka would respond emphatically. Empress has a date with the boss.
Welcome back to Raw Underground, and you're in for something really special here. Let's get this thing going. Cover up, kid. Stand him up. No, I'm good too. I'm out.
I am more than a man. Roman, the diabolical fiend. Slam. You'll never see it coming.
Everybody, don't freak number 2, Dabba-Kato. That was amazing. If you wouldn't mind. Please get the ring. Hey, we're gonna see who wants to take on. Any takers in there? Oh yeah. We'll see. Shayna's on fire right now. Dominating. All three of them. What's up? And your winner, Shayna. Raw on the ground. Tune in to find out.
It seems like Shayna Baszler is built for Shane McMahon's.
Get up on there! Get up on there! Here we go!
More destruction. Joined by a man who thrives in the chaos.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by two-time Apex Predator, Randy.
Momentum throughout this year is carrying Randy Orton dethroned Drew McIntyre.
And I want to say that this will be the most difficult championship.
Raw only on the WWE app. Don't miss Raw to Vegas tonight. And Shayna Baszler, who was Randy Orton, is set for action here on Monday Night Raw. The must go through KO first.
At 266 pounds.
Through the Viper, Randy Orton for Kevin Owens and Randy Orton have set up and decimated on behalf of the Viper.
And that applies to the legend killer, Randy.
Not favor him.
Our Kevin Owens straight. Whatever happened to the prize fighter, the man who went after what Randy Orton has done to the likes of the Hall of Famer Ed.
That Kevin Owens grew up on and in some ways modeled his concept.
Well, you know, Kevin Owens, he needs to forego these things.
Now that dangerous individual is in
there, and Kevin Owens got a fix on the situation.
After this match that we don't need to talk about, we all know was there, and that's
by Randy.
And speaking of Ric Flair, I wonder what
using the ringside area, but now Kevin Owens battling darts.
Right now Kevin Owens is holding his
out, and Owens continues his assault. And Christian, he, along with many, are sickened with
what he does. These are the games he plays, and he plays for keeps.
Kick. And Orton is stunned, but still. Kevin Owens, full force.
Stop Kevin Owens at all.
It has been really
about channeling your emotions, channeling
on those chops right in the face of the Nature Boy. Wants to fight Randy Orton tonight here on Raw. A beatdown with SummerSlam 1 week away from Sunday. Talked about the damaged shoulder of Kevin Owens before the
attention to the dirtiest player in the game. And not one
by someone as experienced as Randy Orton.
Here in WWE, Orton rolls inside.
Randy Orton isn't done.
Orton rolls outside and
process of torturing his opponent.
Again rolls back inside. On the ring.
To 7.
I think Orton is in after the exchange with the WWE champ heading towards SummerSlam.
Absolutely. This is not just about the champion, Drew McIntyre.
And the Orton stomp.
As he has done with so many victims over the last despises about Randy Orton. That's
Randy Orton cares only about
Randy Orton did at least point. Both were called the chosen one. Here's the
Drew McIntyre. Respect for friendships. Loyalty.
Randy Orton squeezing the air from his
leg. The Viper here on Monday Night Raw. Turned by Orton. And a senton.
Kevin Owens managing the opportunity. But how much can Kevin Owens now fight through the pain?
Well, if there was a time to fight through that pain, now is the time.
Set up Orton. Thinking about the power bomb. And Orton, look out. Owens dumps a belly-to-back suplex onto the announcement frame of Kevin Owens dropped on the desk. And the Apex Predator continues the assault into the...
Of Randy Orton. Kevin Owens is still in...
Oh, and now Orton showing off his...
Be honest here, Tom. Kevin Owens, he's fighting on borrowed time. We also...
down. Orton up to the top turnbuckle with...
blood in the water. It's Randy Orton, and he knows when to pounce and attack.
On the top turnbuckle, Kevin Owens. Just up. Senton by Owens.
Come on, Randy.
This one is...
How much damage was done to that shoulder? How much damage was done?
Randy.
Looking to strike. Randy Orton strikes.
Randy Orton.
Moment of Kevin Owens trying to mock Randy Orton. Maybe not mocking, just trying to get in their heads some psychological. Watch this. Went for the stunner and then bam! The RKO. If that happens, Randy Orton as a 14. Randy Orton is just operating at a completely different.
To the championship reign of Drew McIntyre.
Or just yet. And then that favor would be for you to stay put.
It was Kevin Owens looking to put away Randy Orton from out of nowhere. Randy Orton able to celebrate with Ric Flair.
I have every right to be upset. I can't be angry at the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. This match with Kevin Owens got me into this fight in the first place last week. You're the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. That's what you do. I grew up with you around everything you know. And you're one of the reasons why. Man, do you? 2003, Peoria, Illinois. And nobody came to my aid. Nobody came to help me. Bailed me out of the predicament that only you were there, and not only did I respect you after, but I don't love you because you are a liability. You are a liability, and I realized the Orton under your wing. I know wish you had. Oh, what's that, Rick? Muster in your old ass is just enough to push a couple. Baby, go ahead, let's see it. Flair that taught me everything that his heart kept on ticking. The Ric Flair that I know up to for years and years and years. Junkie for the spotlight. You have at SummerSlam in a few short weeks and take it for the 14th time. And that's the...
But I want to tell you a couple of things about me. Came to see, to be with. Do I like the spotlight? Yeah. To be part of the spotlight? Yes, who wouldn't? I got guys like Hogan calling me. I'm with you. I'm here. When you win your fourth, I want you to break my record. You grew up on, your dad knows it. For how many millions of miles of air? And you were home when your dad, that's why I want you, who's in the business today. And I love you. You know why I can't get mad? You know why? Being in intensive care and being in a, was to tell the people who I hadn't knew how I felt. I could be this close to where I was, to know what that feeling, a good time. All I am right now, and I ain't Ric Flair anymore, you're right. All I want.
I'm gonna hurt you.